primarily trying to get every part of this business on the same page. It seems as if every department has a different interpretation of policies, decisions being made, and expected results. I want the expectations to be uniform so that the business will run more efficiently and effectively. I really want to represent the IT department as an asset to the company. I want this department to be seen as a source of revenue increase. Being that our CEO is observing departmental spending budget, I need to be able to show him a plan on how we can increase revenue with a certain budget.
All that sounds great, Joe. It's important to have viable resources available to create a plan like the one you're talking about. I know from my own research that Alpha Group has been doing really well in sales. I know that you grew 10% last year. And I know that you're trending to grow again this year. Could you help me kind of actualize what this amount of growth is going to look like?
Of course, he's wanting to see 16% increase in revenue this year. A 16%, a 6% increase over last year. My thoughts are that I can make it an impact from multiple angles by reducing spending within the IT department and initializing a new toolkit application that is available to our customers. This application will contain tools that aid the reception of our plans for development, structural design, and the engineering processes our customers are needing assistance with. This is a concept that I believe will set us apart from our competitors. However, with my minimal budget experience, I'm just not sure where to start.
For sure. No, that's an interesting concept, Joe. I like your mindset of setting Alpha Group apart from the competition. That's extremely important for success. Um, Going back to the budgeting process, tell me what it is you're looking for as far as information. Is there a certain is there certain information that you're looking for, or are you kind of wanting to start from scratch?
To be honest with you, Daniel, I'd like to start from scratch. I want to present this in a way that builds the relationship of the IT department with the rest of the business units.
I see what you're saying. Building a budget is tough, and finding the resources necessary to build that budget is often just as tough, if not tougher. Databases are really crucial for this kind of task. What if I told you that there's one database that has access to all of this information?
I mean, that would be extremely helpful, especially with our timeline of like 3 weeks. Any processing time that I can get back or simplified would be extremely important to me.
Awesome. Gartner has a product that directly affects this need. We'll talk about it momentarily, but in the meantime, if you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about the toolkit you mentioned earlier. I know your intent of the product, but what will set it apart from something similar within the industry?
I'm really excited about this one. It's important for any business today to be unique in their approach to satisfy customer needs. We all know this. In the development industry, our demand is based on the status of the economy. If the economy doesn't permit companies investing in new developments, then there is not a demand for our services. Therefore, above the competition is extremely important. This toolkit will be designed so that the consumer will be able to access development plans, submit revisions, ask questions about their plans, and many other features. However, I'm just unsure of how to present this to the CEO.
Once again, this is a great way to promote company growth. So you mentioned that you're unsure of how to present it. So with the help of somebody that has previously been a CIO and developed these relationships, help you. And if we had a solution for this, would you be interested in hearing about it?
Most certainly, having the advice of someone who has been in these situations would be very helpful.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so I just want to kind of recap a couple of things. I know we've talked about a lot of different things. So just to recap, your CEO is expecting growth of 16% this year. In order to do so, you need to redesign a new budget that not only reduces spending but maximizes profits and sales growth. So you have an idea to grow sales by creating a toolkit for your customers. However, you're kind of uncertain of how to approach the CEO with this idea and present him and get his buy-in. In addition to the rest of the unit leads within the business. Does that sound kind of correct?
Yeah, that sums it up perfectly.
Well, then let us begin discussing how I think Gartner would help you grow your business in every way you want it to. With your ideas and our products, I believe that we could drive some great results together this year for Alpha Group.